Balotelli, Aguero!
Brought to you by Modelo.
And Gerrard!
Whoa, we're live.
You know how it is.
Back again with my guy, ThomdelaCruzz.
Yes, sir.
And obviously, Lewis Devine. Two beautiful voices back again, blessing your ears on a lovely, is it Thursday or Friday?
It's Friday today.
So it probably won't be up today, but it's filmed on a Friday, so you know.
Okay.
But we're kind of, there's not really a plan for this podcast, but
We didn't even know what we were talking about, literally.
we just decided about 5 seconds before we pressed the start button. But we're going to start with a fairly entertaining game on a Tuesday evening.
Well,
you can check.
fairly entertaining, yeah.
Yeah, fairly.
Very good
In
word.
the second half.
Way to describe it, yeah.
You can check ThomdelaCruzz's channel to
Oh yeah, that video's almost got
see
1,000
our
views,
reaction.
I
It was a
think.
bit mellow. Well,
Yeah,
it was funny, but we
it
were
was
mellow.
until towards the end.
Yeah, my knee still hurts. But yeah, we'll start with that. So we'll
Pause.
go. So we'll start with, it was a Chelsea home game, so the Chelsea fan can take the stage first. How do you feel about meeting the greatest Brazilian footballer to ever grace this earth, Gabriel Martinelli?
To be fair, I'm quite impressed with Martinelli. Like not only did he score the goal to obviously get you back on track, but he showed that he cares. He
Yeah.
showed, he was running that whole time, and he was actually meant to be subbed off.
Yeah,
Because
we were looking
like
at that.
he got like the cap as soon as Holding was on the sideline getting ready to be put on. They pointed the cameras to Martinelli for like a good 30 seconds.
Oh,
so
shit.
that's how he was gonna get taken off. And like you said, they better not take him
Man, I
off
would've
because
cried.
he was literally the only one who was running back, going forward when you get a chance to. And if he came off, it would have been a whole different
You would have
scoreline.
clearly won that.
Yeah.
I've-
So, luckily, I don't know if it was, luckily, because the ball wasn't going out of play,
Yeah, it might be.
and if not, Arteta would have been.
Sir Arteta was like, hold on.
Yeah.
He had an epiphany.
He was very fortunate for that ball to that
He was
bit.
like, nah, he knew what he was doing. He was getting letting those Chelsea defenders relax.
Yeah,
Like,
for
that.
a good 4 to 6 minutes, the ball wasn't going out of
Thank
play.
God for
So
that. Did us a favour.
yeah, so.
What a man.
But overall, it felt like a defeat, to be honest.
Yeah,
'cause,
for you boys.
we was in cruise control.
Cruise
But
control.
we never went back on the gas. We just
Yeah.
kept on going there, and we were attacking, but we weren't giving you a threat. We would just cross the ball.
Mustafi
Hudson
headed out.
Odoi was playing well, but he was
alright. actually.
but there was no finish there. There was.
Yeah, I think there's two spots you lot really do lack. A proper striker. I know Tammy's got 14 goals this season, fair play to him. But he's not going to be your long-term fix. He's not your Didier Drogba, he's not your Diego Costa.
Yeah.
And then the biggest problem for you is you haven't got a creative midfielder. Mason Mount's not, he can't
He's
ping a
not
pass
there
like
yet,
when you
yeah.
had Fabregas, when you had Lampard,
Yeah.
when you had Oscar. You haven't got that kind of guy that can just drive at a defence
Yeah.
and cut a pass out. Tammy would miss it if he had one, but you've just got, and it was just you were just passing it around our box really.
Yeah. Oops, wait, we got some.
And then
Alright,
we're
sorry
back.
about that. We're back.
And then you were just sort of doing what the old Arsenal used to do, just putting it around the box. And every time you whipped in, it was an average cross that even Mustafi could clear.
Yeah.
We'll get on to him in a minute.
Well, literally, Mustafi was clearing all of them.
Mustafi looked good. He actually had a solid game after.
Yeah,
balls is out.
after the silly mistake, but
Yeah, but you just weren't clinical. You had like 12 shots, and we had 0 in the first half.
yeah.
But then Martinelli makes Kante start.
You had 2 shots, and
2
both
goals.
of them. Kepa. I
Clinical.
blame Kepa at the same time.
Clinical. What a goalkeeper that man is. £75 million, and he's what, 5th worst goalkeeper in Europe.
Yeah,
And that's counting like fucking Wolves keeper. Actually, Roy Costa's good. That's counting like John Ruddy, Joe Hart, all these people. But I thought it was definitely daylight robbery when we got a point off you lot.
Yeah.
But it just, I thought both flanks were good for us. You had Saka and Martinelli tracking back, busting along.
Yeah, very good in that game.
Yeah, and on the other side, you had Bellerin making his return as El Capitan.
Yeah.
With even Pepe was putting in a shift. I was impressed with him. He might not have done enough on the ball, but to be fair,
because
he
had
get
Emerson. Like really,
skated.
truly, he could have done bits to Emerson. But
Yeah, I thought we should have in the first half when Emerson got booked, swapped Martinelli and Pepe over. But I think because Saka and Martinelli have that link up play, they relate well, they work well. It might have messed that up a little bit, but if we had put Martinelli on Emerson, he wouldn't have seen out the first half. He's your worst player.
Who?
Emerson. He is terrible.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I would much rather have Alonso, but that's it. You get with Alonso, you get a lot of mistakes at the same time.
You get a good free kick though.
But and he scores goals.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like a striker basically. Like he's always up front, the winger.
He's like Kolasinac for us. He never defends. He's just.
He doesn't. He never. He tries to defend.
Yeah.
But he's never there. He's always running back, trying to get back to the.
Yeah, and he's busting along trying to catch someone after getting hit on the break. He actually might have a heart attack against Adama Traore. He's a baller.
Traore.
Adama Traore, not a
yeah.
Mr. I don't do any weights.
Yeah.
Mate, if
He said it's all genetics, but
I'll have those genetics.
I need those genetics.
That's like Brock Lesnar saying it's all genetics.
I need the rest. Like I need to have a week off and just have that genetics for a week, and I think
no
I'll be right.
weights, just kick a ball around for a bit and get wedged. We've been doing it wrong our whole lives. But I think, for me personally, it was a big point, and I think it's more than a point to us. Because you saw the team fought for each other, they didn't give up. You can see Arteta's getting his words through. Obviously, the main factor is the players aren't good enough, but there are some good players in different spots.
Yeah.
So I think that's a positive. As well, to go 10 men in first 20 minutes, was it? It was about 15 minutes. And then fight on and come back twice.
Twice, yeah.
Bellerin scoring a good goal. I mean, he placed it well.
Yeah, but Kepa should have.
Yeah, Kepa should have got.
It didn't have a lot of pace in it.
No, it was more placement than power.
Yeah.
Which, arguably, maybe Edison or Addison.
He was one step behind. Like, you can see it from the slow mo. He was.
Yeah, if Jorginho had faced on, he would have blocked that. But that's the typical footballer nowadays, isn't it? Don't block anything, scared of getting hit by a size 5 ball. But I mean, for you, I'm surprised you haven't tried to buy a striker this window.
You haven't signed anyone.
No, neither point. Join the club. Fucking hell. I mean, you tried to get Moussa Dembele from Lyon.
Yeah.
But they're a ball leg to negotiate with.
Yeah, plus we're trying to, being realistic, I think we're trying to sign someone bigger in the summer than signing someone now. Because, I mean, we are trying to make a run in the Champions League, but like realistically, we're not going to get that far.
No, you're just taking it for the money. The 40 million.
Yeah.
Because you need it to run.
Yeah, so someone would be, because everyone, no one expected Chelsea to be where they are now, really, truly. So the way it's going, you don't really want to mess up that momentum too much by adding in pieces here and there when the team is, performing okay. Yeah, I mean, yes, it could be better, but because it's a young team, you don't want, they're not that professional yet.
Yeah,
so
true.
if someone gets taken off, pulled off, it'd be like, it all messes up the chemistry.
You've got Loftus-Cheek to come back as well. He'll probably take Mount's spot, I think, after a while. But I think
Mount,
you lot should really go in for Timo Werner from RB Leipzig in the summer. I know Liverpool are sniffing around him, but I think you lot would be better to get him. If you get someone like Werner, just a focal point for £35 million, I think it is. And you can get a central midfielder that can actually kick a ball in a straight line in front of Jorginho and Kovacic.
Yeah.
And Kante. Well, that's a problem as well. Kante, you've got to fit all 3 of them in.
Yeah, and Kante's not going anywhere because we just signed him.
Yeah, well...
But I love Kante, because, without him, we would have been... apart from the mistake, obviously, in, I guess, Arsenal.
That was just unlucky. He tried to turn his body and he couldn't...
But, Kante is there to do his role and he never complains, so...
Yeah, I mean, he was defending against the best striker in the world, so I don't blame him for slipping over. He was in awe of the 18-year-old Brazilian wonder kid.
He'll be the next Coutinho. He'll be good for until early 20s, and then he'll.
I'm not gonna lie. If we get 150 million for him, I'll be happy. But I think, all in all, as a Chelsea fan, you'd feel a little bit fuming.
Yeah, I was.
As an Arsenal fan, it felt like a win.
Yeah.
It felt like that one little bit of like happiness we've had in a very, very bleak season, to say the least. I think
that's kind of like your best result so far, even though you
aside from the Man U one.
Huh?
Aside from the Man U 2-0.
Oh yeah.
But I suppose this one means more because Man U are dead.
Yeah, Man U. I'm so happy they lost as well, you know.
Yes, this is a good transition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how Chelsea is still top 4, but thank God to teams like Man United, Arsenal, Tottenham, who's haven't been pulling their weight off, and they're still there.
I don't know
they're still
how.
holding on to. And the thing's like, it's not that close because it's like 7 points apart.
Yeah, we're 4 points behind Man U.
Yeah.
That actually pisses me off to say that. They are terrible. We're better than them.
Yeah.
We beat them 2-0 at home. They're shit.
Yeah.
Like, they are they lost 2-0 to Burnley at home.
Yeah.
Jay Rodriguez looked like Messi in that game. Do you see his goal?
Yeah,
it was a banger.
It was a banger.
That's the only goal we're scoring all season. But you just sit there, you look at that team, their back line that they spent £150 million on. Wan-Bissaka, average.
Yeah.
Probably the better of the two that they signed.
Yeah.
White Titus Bramble, Harry Maguire, is
terrible.
That goal for the first goal.
Yeah.
My guy couldn't even get goal side of Chris Wood, who scored like 2 goals in the space of 50 years. This guy can't defend.
He can't.
You're paying £80 million for that slabhead when you could have got Kaglar Soyuncu for 35 million. English players are so overpriced, it's ridiculous.
I don't know why.
Because homegrown player quota, isn't it, for the Champions League? Because they know half their youth academies are trash, that they just try and buy someone for £1 bazillion, and people like Leicester and are like, okay mate, 80 million up front. They paid it up front. Not like us, where we're paying Nicolas Pepe off in payday loans.
Installation.
Yeah. These are paid 80 million English pounds up front to Leicester Football Club, who have still got it sitting in the bank accrued in interest. Probably invested it somewhere else. And he's shit.
Terrible.
He shouldn't even be in the England squad. I actually don't think he should be in it. But luckily for him is everyone else is crap in the England squad.
There's no before English defenders used to be like the creme de la creme.
Yeah, probably the only thing we had.
Yeah, and now it's the opposite. Well, not honestly the opposite, but
more or less.
There's no one there no more.
Joe Gomez, maybe.
Apart from Rashford, arguably, It's okay.
Well, I suppose you got Rashford, Sancho,
yeah, but he's not in
Raz, Sterling. Oh, but he's not playing in Europe. Well, he might be in the summer.
Yeah. That's what we're waiting for.
Could
That's
be making the move
to inside that guy from Leon.
Yeah, good shit. Well, don't negotiate with Leon. Yeah. Never do it. It took us like 2 seasons to get Lacazette off those bloody spaghetti and dickhead frogs.
Yeah, because half the time they're just talking about croissants, bro.
Croissants and Mbappe. But yeah, I really don't want to hear any more Man U fans piping up. Like,
Raw, special guest is a
special delivery. Uber Eats. We lit the fire. Come, brother. We lit the fire up. We're cozy in here. Charlie Dior's making a appearance. His 3rd appearance. Congratulations.
And that's all you get.
Love Island 2021.
What were you lot talking about?
We're talking about how dead Man U are and how they shouldn't pipe up anymore.
Yeah, but same as us.
Yeah, but we're only 4 points behind them. We beat them 2-0. We don't pipe up.
Shit.
We just talk about Gabriel Martinelli, the second coming of Jesus.
Martinelli's cold.
Mate, Martinelli is the best player in the world. Hands down.
He
scored more goals than Ronaldo did when he was 18 in the Prem. Ronaldo scored 9 goals in 50 appearances.
How many has Martinelli got?
He's got 11 goals in 22.
He's on
smoke.
He's a baller.
Mate, I don't know how we got him. Yeah. Man, you rejected him 3 times.
Brazilian. Top deal, isn't it?
Yeah, Serie D.
Rio de Janeiro. No, but I was just blessing their pod, armchair analysts sitting on some armchairs. And I'm out. That was a hat trick. 3 appearances.
Trust. 3 strikes and you get kicked out.
Fuck Rashford.
Raw.
And United.
Raw.
Beat that.
Nah, we don't beat things here.
I quick thing. I was listening to you lot's last pod. The one before that as well. Hold tight Connor with the 40-second shoulder, The shoulder,
Gun
Shoulder rope.
Gun Shout out to Russ.
Hold tight Russ, hold tight Connor, hold tight the
Hold tight Cowboys jaw.
Hold tight Tom, hold tight Lewis. You lot tune in every week.
You know how it
boom,
is.
Boom, bang,
MC Giles is out.
Say.
MC Jiley. Where were we? Man U being shit.
Man United, yeah.
So, why would you pipe up? Like Arsenal fans, we're idiots. We pipe up about anything. But Man U, you're supposed used to be the biggest club in the world, the treble-winning side. You couldn't beat them. Now you're losing to Burnley 2-0 at home with fucking. You've gone from Rio Ferdinand to slab it. It's ridiculous how bad everyone is in this league. It's not just Man U. It's, in all honesty, Arsenal. You lot aren't.
Yeah, we're bad as well.
Tottenham, you lot have never been good, never will be good. You always be shit. Stay in your lane. Everton, yeah. 2-0 up in the 93rd minute and you draw 2-2. Scumbags. They're just dead. They're just no joke. The only thing I was happy about in that Everton game was, other than the fact they drew 2-2, was the fact that Moise Keane got a goal. Because that guy was been bullied by everyone. Like, not like in banter either, like he actually got bullied by Duncan Ferguson and subbed him off after being subbed on. And then he got a goal. And you can see it meant something to him. So that side of Everton, happy days for him. Yeah. Fans, fuck you lot. You lot drew 2-2. You left early at 2-0 thinking you won. 2-2 at the end of the day, dickheads. And then to add insult to injury, Liverpool then go and win to make it 40 games unbeaten.
Can we not talk about Liverpool, please?
I support them. I'm a long Liverpool fan.
I always put Leicester.
No, they get they're falling off.
But yeah, Liverpool deserves it all, man. Deserves all the credit.
You see what Jurgen Klopp said about Adama Traore after that game? He was like, he's a top. I think they want him because he said he's a top quality talent, and he was like talking him up a lot. I think he wants Adama Traore. But how do you fit him in?
Yeah, how?
Salah, Mane, Firmino. You're not taking any of them through out.
Exactly.
Shaqiri's on the bench. Chamberlain's on the bench.
Origi's on the bench.
You should sign him for your
that's what I was gonna say. Chelsea should sign him.
They were gonna send him to Wolfsburg.
And he's a tank, bro. Like he's not.
Yeah,
he's not only big. He's the fastest guy. He's arguably one of the fastest guys in the league.
He'd probably beat Usain Bolt.
So for him to be carrying all that muscle, all that strength, and be that fast, that's literally questionable.
Man.
Like
Gearing.
that's literally like that's like
ridiculous.
Premium genetic. Like, I don't think you can get any better than that. Like if he was a bodybuilder, he'll win it all.
Yeah, he's like the Ronnie Coleman of footballers.
Yeah.
Mate, he might do that. He might retire and become a bodybuilder.
And he said he doesn't even lift weights.
I've seen videos of him weight training, boy.
Yeah, it might be like functional stuff.
It is functional stuff, but there's definitely weights in there.
Yeah.
So unless he's on that special sauce.
Yeah.
But he's an NFL player that got lost.
Yeah.
He looks like a running back.
Yeah, that's what
he just run through you. Imagine trying to defend against that.
Yeah.
You just see this.
That's why defenders flies off every time they try to tackle him.
Do you already folded Mendy playing against Man City? He rinsed him, mate. He's a baller. The only problem with him is he's a bit of a donkey as well.
Yeah,
like, he
makes
picks up
mistakes.
the ball and just spins around on the spot like Pepe. And he loses the ball and he almost concedes. It happened against
yesterday.
Liverpool, yeah. If he can fix that last little bit of the game,
just clear it, man.
Yeah, just fucking knock it and run. They were back in like when I was playing in school. I was dead on the ball, but I was fast. I was terrible. Yeah. Like the advice of my manager, you basically called me crap and went knock it and run.
Yeah.
Do that, simple, because no one can get past you. Yeah. That's what the Barcelona lot used to tell him moves in their academy. Stop trying all the fancy stuff, just knock it and run. They can't stop you. Because I would take him at Arsenal. He's like, you have Kolasinac on the left, Adama Traore on the right, blitzing them. Like, no defenders coming out unscathed. Like I could see him going. He could probably fit into anyone in the top six. Other than maybe, I don't know how he fits in at Liverpool.
Yeah, he'll be a waste of talent in Liverpool because he's gonna get.
Not even City because they've got Mahrez.
But Guerrero's, he's
Kangaroo. Yeah.
But then again, he's another guy that's just.
He doesn't stop. He doesn't age.
Like this year, I thought he was gonna slow down, but look at him. He's top scorer.
He's got
under Vardy,
joint most hat. Oh no, I think he has the most hat tricks.
Yeah, he's got the most 12 hat tricks.
Age, he doesn't stop for age.
And the thing is, like, apparently he's never won Player of the Year in 10 years of being in that track.
That's actually true.
Like he's so underrated.
Ridiculous.
He's underrated, mate. Like
Player of the Year when Man City won that league. Maybe Bale.
Maybe the Man City.
Yeah, this was before De Bruyne. Remember when they first won the league? The historical.
I
think it might have been Bale that won it that year.
Bale.
That was the year Bale. I think that might have been the year Bale joined Real Madrid. It was like 2011, wasn't it?
Probably, but yeah.
Don't hold us to it. None of this is factual.
He is so underrated. For him to never win a Player of the Year after scoring like let's say an average of 30 goals plus every single year.
It's ridiculous.
And not only that, he gets injured frequently, but he comes back
and bangs.
Scores. Yeah, remember that time recently he came back from injury and scored like a hat trick.
Yeah, like the guy, like if you look at his numbers as well, it doesn't drop.
Yeah.
Like a bad season for him is like 23 goals.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get Golden Boot last year. It was between Firmino, Mane, or Salah, Mane, or Boomerang.
Oh yeah.
But he's always got 20 plus goals.
Yeah.
He's been the most consistent striker in the Premier League since Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
And he should go down as arguably top 3 best strikers to ever play in the Premier League.
100%.
I mean,
it's not doubt about it. And not only that, the games that he's played are a lot less than the ones than Henry, than Shearer. But he's probably gonna get there if he stays another 2 seasons.
Yeah, definitely. And he's also, at some points, he's been playing like 2-3 games a week.
Yeah.
And still staying fit. Yeah. Obviously, he's had injuries towards the end of his career, but that's like anyone. He's getting old now.
Yeah.
He's going to go back to bottom juniors.
Like I said, he does get injured, but he comes back like
balling. It's like Kane.
Like
these, the aegis. So, well, they have to have special doctors that Man City have.
Yeah, that's one. I was talking to my client about it. When was it? Thursday. Yeah, because he's a City fan. I was talking to him about it.
City fans in London. How many? That's like the first City fan I've ever heard of.
But yeah, so I was telling him. He hasn't won it probably because his goals are not flashy. His goals are straight in, bang in,
box in the box,
quick celebration. That's it. And it's kind of like expected for him to score goals.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get a lot of media attention.
Yeah.
Like he just like obviously when he scores a hat trick, it's Aguero. It's like it's like a normal weekend. Weekend Premier League game. So
yeah, it's true. Like it's like when you hear Messi scored, you're like shock. Yeah. Moving on, and then you see that Ansu Fati scored. Oh, fair play, mate. You're only 17.
Yeah.
Baller, but it's just. He's not disrespected. I think he definitely gets the respect he deserves.
Yeah.
But
just
I think
not enough.
I don't think he's been given the accolades. Arguably, the 2 best players to play for Man City since I've been alive, David Silva and Sergio Aguero. I mean, you could put De Bruyne up there, but
Company.
Company as well. They've been ridiculously good. Yeah. Those 3, that's a spine there.
Yeah.
Company to Silva to Aguero. I haven't seen that in Arsenal since Vieira, Sol Campbell, Henry. Yeah. Chelsea was Drogba, Lampard, and Terry. Man U, Vidic, Rooney, maybe Scholes.
Well, and then Ferdinand, not Vidic.
Ferdinand or Vidic, one of the 2.
Yeah.
And then you've got Van Nistelrooy, Tevez. Berbatov, what a man Berbatov. By him. And then Tottenham, Craig Dawson, Benoit Suakoto, Van der Vaart, Peter Crouch and Eddie Bayor. What a team! But it's just simple. Like you can see, the best teams have a spine.
Yeah.
That's what all us lot are missing at the moment.
No.
You got no spine, we got no spine. We got striker, we got no fucking spine. Man U, they have something.
Leicester's
they've got a spine. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think they're just missing that solid central midfielder.
They need that superstar to kind of like get them that.
And Didi could do it, but I just think he needs time. He's only 23. They don't have that one central. Obviously, you've got Maddison and that, but they're more attackers. You don't have that one guy. Yeah, that sits there in the middle and just commands everything.
Yeah.
If they get that, title contender straight away.
Yeah, they can't really listen to Vardy because Vardy is
Vardy's pissed up after title off his nut on WKD and Red Bull. But there's just it's interesting to watch the Premier League if you compare it to now to that 2011 season where Man City won it. Because you look back then, it was pretty easy to tell who was going to win the league before it started. I mean, obviously it was tight towards the end. It went to the last game, but you were still pretty confident Man City were going to win it. But now, obviously Liverpool are going to run away with the league, but you don't know who's going to finish in that top 6.
Yeah.
Mate, Southampton somehow ended up there. I think they lost.
Sheffield is still there.
Sheffield United probably, I think, like we said at the start of the year, I thought they were going to be like a dark horse.
Yeah. Oh, you said that. I thought they were going to get relegated.
You never know. You still never know. But they just run well. They're consistent. They play for the badge. Manager loves the club. The fans love the manager and everyone around it. They've probably been the best team to watch, not named Liverpool, this whole season. I really do enjoy their football. No, Sheffield United. I really enjoy
They're
watching
very organised.
They're very Brexit, but they're good. And then Leicester definitely. I've always found them entertaining to watch.
Yeah, Leicester is very entertaining to watch.
But I mean, they had that one season after they won the league where they played pretty shit football.
Yeah.
But they've always been entertaining, always intense, counter-attacking football.
Yeah.
If you play away, you know you're in trouble regardless of the form they're in. And then obviously Liverpool have been playing ridiculous football. They're going to break the Invincibles record, I think. They've got 9 more games and they can equal our record. I mean, am I gutted that we won't be the only team to have a golden Premier League? Yeah. But it has been 16 years and it was bound to happen one day.
Yeah, Barcelona should have done it the year previous, didn't they?
Yeah,
and they lost the last game.
Yeah. You're fuming, and then that happens.
Yeah, because I'm a Barcelona fan. I was like,
I'm not a fan of Barcelona anymore. I used to love them, but now I feel like they've completely gone away from what they wanted to be. Remember the day when you knew what's happened? La Masia, they were coming out of the academy, being thrown straight into that team, and they just balled on you. Now they're paying 150 million for Coutinho, they're paying 120 million for Ousmane Dembele, and they're falling apart. They've completely gone away from what Barcelona used to be, and that's why they're not doing as well as they used to. They've lost their morals. Now they're just trying to buy their way back. But I think the best way for them to get better would be going back to La Masia, rebuilding that tiki-taka football that we all love to watch.
yeah.
Because I really don't like them anymore. They're acting like entitled novices now.
Yeah, they're very what's it called, inconsistent. So up and down, up and down, up and down.
The only team I'll say
They're always a threat in the Champions League, which is
they're always a good team. It's just they've just lost their Barcelona way.
Yeah.
But I still think the only team I like in Europe, other than Arsenal, would have to be Borussia Dortmund. I love Dortmund. They're so good.
Yeah.
They're well run.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, other than that, is there really anything else to talk about in football? We've got an FA Cup week, but do I care about that? Not particularly. Do you care about that?
Not really.
I just feel bad for
I
that.
don't even know who we're playing. I think we're playing Hull.
Yeah, we've got Bournemouth on Monday night. I just feel bad for the bloke that Newcastle signed on loan from Inter Milan. He's gone from Milan to playing against Oxford United on a Sunday evening. Poor man.
Yeah, because Eriksen's going to Inter.
Barcelona have just come for him as well.
But yeah, I saw in the 433 page that Eriksen is about to sign in the next few days.
I've got Barcelona, but if the offer comes up, he'd be perfect to help Barcelona get creativity, get paid a bunch, and play for a better club.
Yeah.
Saying that, I've just been slagging off Barcelona for 5 minutes. But no, I think that'd be better. I think you should go Barcelona.
Better for him, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, is there anything else you can think of?
We'll save it for the next future podcast as well.
We won't spoil you too much today.
Exactly.
But I mean, we don't really need to do predictions. We're not doing FA Cup predictions.
That's
but we'll do that next week when the Prem comes back.
Yeah.
Because I know Tottenham are playing Man City, so.
Come on, Spurs.
Just wait for that. No, I'll never say that in my life. Even if it was life or death, I'd rather die. But I think that's the end of another nice discussion with my guy ThomdelaCruzz.
You know how it is.
You'll see his socials down below. Any fitness needs, he's there. You want to get shredded?
I'm the guy for it, man.
Get
summer ready.
You want to get wedding ready, summer ready, rave ready? That's the guy. And again, this is Lewis Devine. Thank you for listening. We out.
Out, baby.